Hey guys, how are we doing? Welcome to this week's Forex forecast. So it's going to really be an amazing time again with you guys. So I'll be giving you 5 currency pairs that you need to look out for amazing setups next week for you to make like really good money. Last week I predicted how 5 currency pairs were going to move, and guess what? 5 of them actually moved the exact way that I predicted that way we are going to move. Even though just 2 of them actually gave us entries, like I predicted. But you can watch the video of last week. I predicted everything that was happening on the 5 currency pairs, and it happened exactly the same way I predicted that it will happen. In fact, I gave off a signal on our free signal channel, 2 signals out of the 5 currency pairs I predicted here on this channel, and the 2 signals gave us 2 winning positions last week. Okay, so if you're ready to join our free signal channel, the link will be on the description. Join our free signal channel. It's totally free. Let's make money together. Okay, so my name is Chazokam if you're new on this channel, and I'm the CEO of TradeWave. So we do this every single week where we give you guys setups for you to look out for and make money off trading every single week. So consider liking this video, sharing this video, and also subscribing to our YouTube channel. Okay, so let's get started immediately. Okay, so here are the 5 trading pairs I'm looking forward to trading off. Starting off is the Euro GBP. Now on the Euro GBP, we can see this trend forming here. This trend line has been, tested multiple times over here, here, and here. Okay, and on the 4-hour, remember that that's the analysis I do for you guys here every week, analysis for day trading. Okay, that's why we do not go to the weekly chart. Okay, these are day trading setups. Okay, so that's why I'm not using the weekly chart. Normally I should start off my analysis based on the weekly chart, but I'm not a swinger, I'm a day trader. So I give signals and I give setup based on day trading ideas and setups. Okay, so let's get going. Now we've seen this particular trend line tested multiple times, 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, and 4 here, and we can clearly see that the last time it was tested, let's start from here. This was a lower high, then we got a higher low, then we had another higher high and a higher low. So we're looking to take off this this last high low and drive this market to somewhere here, because this is where the last this was where the last very credible resistance actually is, and we're actually yet to get to that point for real. The market got close, however, but it didn't touch it. And of course, this long wick we're seeing here is it's magnetic. It calls for a lot of clearing. Okay, most times the market, this kind of long wicks on a daily or 4-hour time frame, the market goes there to actually clear a lot of other blocks hanging somewhere around here, stop losses and all of that. So a lot of liquidity grab will be happening over here. That's just what I'm saying. Okay, so what am I hoping for? I'm hoping that this bullish move is actually headed to this point. So what I'm looking for is if I'm able to see this, let me show you this. Let me show you this this resistance zone here. I hope you can see this resistance zone. Let me use a rectangle. I think that would make it much better. Good. So already seeing that this resistance zone here, let me adjust this a little bit. Good and good. Sorry, I'm taking my time to do this so that you guys can see this clearly. Okay, good. So we're already seeing that this was a resistance here. The 4 hours pushed the market down, again. Then the market came over here and then retested this former resistance, which became a support here, and the market is back here. So what I'm actually waiting for, I have a very clearly bullish bias on this. I'm just waiting for, of course, a lot of liquidity grab will be happening here, guys. You guys should know this by now. So the market will definitely crash down, grab all the liquidity around here, and then once I see something like this, a break above, then it failed to go below this last support that would probably be formed there when a liquidity grab happens, and I get a close above this. Once I get a close above this last resistance that would likely be formed here, once I see this happen, I'm definitely bulling this market all the way up. So my bias on the Euro GBP is bullish. Okay, we're actually headed here. This is where we're headed to, at least for first targets. Okay, so if I'm able, what I'm just saying, if I'm able to get a double bottom, like a real good double bottom happen here, I'm actually willing to go bullish on this. So it's something to actually look out for. The market is back to that zone. It will definitely go below it just to do a lot of liquidity grab before going up. So look out for Euro GBP. It's probably going to buy next week. Okay, so let's go to the Euro USD. Euro USD, I can't remember what I analysis for you guys on Euro USD last week. But however, let's start off on the daily time frame. Now, daily, okay, yes, I did, because I can remember I showed you guys this, and I told you guys that this market will likely give us a bullish move last week. But I also told you guys clearly that this market will likely go for a liquidity grab, okay, which clearly happened around here. It happened here first, then this was the clear liquidity grab happening here, and then this market started bulling all the way up. Okay, so I'm still very much bullish on the Euro USD, like I told you guys last week. Okay, we didn't get an opportunity to enter this particular one, but however, it's like giving us a good opportunity this time. Okay, so what I'm actually looking out for now, if this market goes back into the zone, I'm looking for this market to go back into the zone, then retest this this trend line, which will coincide with this last resistance, okay, which we are hoping to become a support. So if you get something like this and I get an entry here, let's say a double bottom or a head and shoulders pattern, of course, if this happens here, it's already a head and shoulders pattern. If we get something like this, this is already a head and shoulders pattern actually happening here. Okay, so if we break above this now, I'm willing to bear this market all the way up. So this would have clearly been a clear case of head and shoulder, inverse head and shoulders pattern, okay, where we have this here, we have this, which was the first shoulder, then the head, then we have the second shoulder. Once it breaks back into this trend line, I'm pushing this market all the way up. Okay, so I'm very much bullish on the Euro USD. Okay, so it's something to actually look out for. Now let's go over to the AUD card. AUD card is another currency pair I gave you guys. I mean, this one played out excellently well, but I was busy celebrating my birthday, so I wasn't able to actually enter this trade. But I told you guys that this market will retest the zone. Okay, I mean, you guys can go back, watch the last previous weekly forex forecast. I told you guys that this zone would likely be retested, and I told you guys that if I get a Fibonacci a 61.8 Fibonacci, at least that I was going to do that. And guess what, it came to the 61.8 Fibonacci and dropped all the way down. Okay, so this happened on the day that was my birthday, so I couldn't trade it. But however, there's still opportunity for you guys. Now let's start off from the daily time frame. We've clearly seen that this trend line is broken, so this is clearly we can say it's actually invalidated. Okay, so what are we hoping for? This market, this resistance zone here, let me extend this a little bit forward. This resistance zone here, as you can see, has been tested multiple times. It has been tested multiple times on a, I normally draw my support and resistance zone on the 4 hours. However, so on the 4 hours, this is what you can see. We're tested here, tested as a support here, then tested as a support here. Now the market broke through it, tested it as is another support, then rallied all the way up, came back upwards, then tested it again as a resistance, and it pushed all the way down. So I'm clearly looking for this market to come back here and give us an entry all the way down. But I should mention this, it's very possible, really possible, that it might not be able to get to this to this zone again before bulling all the way down, because if you can clearly see on a 1 hour time frame here, there are possible other liquidity grabbing going to be happening here. So this market will likely, because this below this, above this previous resistance, and below this support here, this zone right here, this zone you're seeing, this market, this whole zone, this whole place right here, a lot of liquidity grabbing will be happening here. Okay, so I'm just expecting this market to push up. It looks like it's happened, but I know this is fake. I've been in this market a long time to tell you that this thing that looks like a liquidity grab has happened here. It really has not happened. Another push up will likely go up, push this market into this zone somewhere within here. I don't know whether to touch here, whether it does or not. I don't care. I'm not looking forward to touch, but if it touches, it gives me a better entry, better signal. But even if it doesn't, I just want to see a liquidity grab happen here, then give me something here, something like this. Once this low that will probably be formed here is broken, I'm pushing this market all the way down. So this is something that you should look out for on the AUD card. Look out for bearish momentum. Okay, there'll be a lot of there will possibly be a lot of bearish momentum on the AUD card. So I'm bearish on the AUD card. Okay, so the NZD-CHF, oh, as you can see, I gave you guys a signal on NZD-CHF on this free signal group, which gave us this 1:1.5 risk to reward, and this was one of the currency pairs I analyzed for you guys last week. I told you guys I was going bearish, and we took two signals from this same currency pair and we made profits on both of the signals. Okay, although some were actually prematurely stopped out because of spread somewhere here, but as you can see, he ended a profit for me and a lot of us. Okay, so sorry for if you were stopped out because of spread. I mean, really sorry about that. Okay, so let's get going. Now let's start our analysis on the daily time frame. This is where I told you guys that we are headed to. This market would possibly touch this zone. It's a magnetic pull. It will likely touch this zone. Let me remove this trend line here. So what am I looking for? On the 1 hour time frame, I'm simply looking for a retracement back to this zone. I'm looking for a retracement back to this zone. If this market is able to retrace back to this zone, and give me an entry here, maybe a bearish engulfing pattern, a head and shoulders pattern on a lower time frame like 15 minutes, or if it gives me what's it called, if I see any form of manipulation kind of stuff happening here, clearing liquidity blocks above, something like that, anything like that, I mean, I'm willing to be all the way down. So I'll just be looking for bearish opportunities, candle patterns that suggest, you know, that this market will likely be going down. Okay, so I'm very much bearish on the NZD-CHF, so it's something to actually look out for next week. Okay, so let's go over to the USD-JPY. The USD-JPY is the last I'll be giving you guys for today. The USD-JPY, I told you guys, is likely headed to this spot right here. I think I did this analysis like I can't remember, maybe 2 weeks ago on the Forex forecast here. I can't remember. I told you guys somewhere around here that this market is slowly grinding to this point. I told you guys, I think I even used the word grinding. I told you guys that it would just slowly be heading towards, you know, this place, and this is what we see, which is what we saw that happen. Okay, so but however, my bias has actually changed. I'm very much bullish right now on the USD-JPY. Okay, so what I'm looking for is a simple retracement. I mean, this particular analysis on USD-JPY is like a no-brainer. I'm looking for something like this. I want this market to give me retrace to this zone, retrace to why is this not picking? Good. So I'm looking for this market to retrace to this zone, which has been tested multiple times. Was tested as a resistance here, then broke through, tested as a resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, then it was broken through, became a support. So I'm looking for this market to give me a bearish move somewhere down here, push this market down here, and I'll look for an entry, either a double bottom, sorry, bearish engulfing, inverse head and shoulders, anything like that. Then I'll be willing to, you know, push this market all the way up. Okay, because this is where we are likely headed next. Let me delete this since we likely, you know, think we've conquered that already. So this is where we are likely headed, this place here. Good. So this is where we are, like this zone. Okay, it's not a line, of course, you guys should know that by now, but this is where we are likely headed. So this is like the next point. Okay, so if I'm able to get a retracement back to this support, back to this resistance, which we are hoping will become a support, then I'm willing to bear this market all the way down. And it even looks much better on a 1 hour time frame, because of course, what are you seeing here? Liquidity grabs. Liquidity grabs will be happening below. Sorry about, oh my god, what am I doing? So on the 1 hour time frame, we can already see that a lot of possible liquidity grabs will be happening around here. A lot of guys will be stopped out, and so we can have our entry. So I'm not sure whether it will get to this zone, but however, whatever the case may be, somewhere between this zone and below this last previous support here, I'm looking for an entry somewhere around here. So this is where I'm looking for an entry, somewhere around here, you know, including this zone. Okay, anything around here, I'm looking for an entry to go long on the USD JPY. So it's something to actually look out for. Okay, so at this point, if you're yet to join our free signal group, please look for the link on the description. Join our free signal. It's totally free. Okay, I give you guys like sometimes 5, 6, 7, sometimes 10 signals every single week. It's totally free, guys. Join the free signal channel, make money with us here at the Trade With Academy. And if you're yet to subscribe to the channel, please do what to subscribe. Like right now, give this video a thumbs up if you learned something, or if you felt like I shared a very good content with you. Give this video a thumbs up, and we wish you all the best. Have a fantastic, amazing trading experience next week. Cheers.